Hey, great Monday morning. It's a frigid, it's a cold Monday morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And it's just different because we're not used to the cold. Por eso es bueno sacar el chocolatito caliente.
Sorry. What's up? Oh dear Lord, what is that?
That is a Talavera cup.
What?
Talavera cup.
Oh, did you buy that in Puebla or what?
Yeah, the Talavera is very popular and famous in Puebla. Talavera.
I'm actually, Puebla played Monterrey, your former team, the Los Rayados, your former team.
You know, I actually it was a crazy little trip, but I told you that I wanted to go get a Puebla jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't run into one.
Yeah, probably because nobody likes that team anyway. Anyway, they ended up losing. 2-0, the Rayados won. You should be happy, I guess, you being a Tigre fan and everything now. You traitor.
It's all right.
You're a
Good
traitor.
morning.
You're like all those Cowboy fans who are no longer Cowboy fans and now they're Texans fans because the Cowboys lost last night.
What a stomping that they got.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's just so much to talk about that game. So feel free to comment, all you non-former, now former Cowboy fans, or all whiny and mad and all
Yeah,
that money
man.
spent.
But there's so much money that's being spent on Dak Prescott. My question is the same. I think issues that we have like with the city of Brownsville and everything else around here. Are you really getting your money's worth?
You can't say that because he's. Look, I've never really been a fan of Dak, because even that first year, his rookie year, when he took over for Tony Romo was well enough to come back towards the end of the season, and Tony was the starter, but they gave it to Dak, and they're like, "Oh, Dak's the future. We can't have Tony." And quite frankly, I think that particular year, was a dang good year and good team for the Cowboys. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's annoying. Anyway, so I don't know why Jerry Jones is hell bent on keeping Dak and making Dak. I think Dak's going to make $60 million, or like just about $60 million next year, a cap hit.
Is
So
it?
he's going to have to make a decision. Do you want that cap hit? Because right now, I think ESPN was reporting that they're $22 million over the salary cap, so they're going to have to get rid of some players. But quite frankly, I don't know why Mike McCarthy, has a job right now. He should be fired. Like, get rid of him. Let Dan Quinn go be a head coach someplace else, because quite frankly, his defense played crap yesterday. Crap. He was just so ready to be a head coach that I guess maybe, was he watching film last week? Was he prepared for the Packers, or what the hell? I had a friend of mine. I was like, well, you can't be blaming. We have to blame the defense. Yeah, but we can also blame Dak. He threw 2 interceptions at Erasmo, 2 of them. One of them was run back for a 6 point. They were driving on the Packers end of the field. They were driving, and he throws a pick straight to the guy. Like, did he not see this green guy, this green goblin looking Packer bird? Like, come on! He throws it right at pick six. That was the second interception. The first interception, it was a guy who had a hobbled leg, and he threw it, and it was intercepted. And he was lucky that day wasn't run back. But like, what 3-4 plays later, they score a touchdown. Come on. So you can't just blame the defense. Let's blame Dak, but Dak's not going to get punished because Jerry Jones is going to punish a black quarterback. Not that it's racist or anything like that. It's just, he's not going to do that. He's just going to fire Mike McCarthy and get a new coach, and maybe it'll be John Harbaugh or Bill Belichick. Who knows?
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick for the Cowboys.
It'd be really, really cool. Not that's going to happen. Have Bill Belichick come in, be the head coach, and then call up his old buddy Nick Saban and say, "Hey, you want to be my defensive coordinator for one freaking season, and let's fix that defense."
Let's rock it.
Oh, that would be sweet. And maybe even my, I don't know who he got as an OC, but I'd be happy with that. Let's do that. Ain't gonna happen.
You like my horns?
You're a Ram fan now? You're a fan of the Rams or what? You're a Chiva? Are you a Chiva? You left the Rayados and now you're a Chiva, the Rayados of Chivas or whatever?
These are amazing.
You're a weirdo.
This is like the find of the century.
God, really? Like that hat though. I mean, the what is that? that helmet thing.
It's a bicycle hat. It's a
You
motorcycle.
you kind of look like that guy from Something About Mary that had that helmet and he had that like "Don't touch me" kind of thing. That's you, dude. That's you.
Let me tell
Oh.
you, one of the things that I do when I go to any city, but Puebla especially, I do the walk around, and just see what's out there. So I woke up Saturday morning. Saturday morning was when I was going to do Efra, my kid's wedding.
Mm.
So I walk around and they have they'd already started setting up their little artesanerias,
What? A carnicería? What? Okay.
artesanerias.
Okay.
So there was a bag where when you ride your scooter, I'm going to trust me.
I have no doubt he's going to.
You better
He's
believe it.
getting and like, "Roo, roo, look at me, I'm tough, man."
I might actually wear this for Chow days.
Jeez. Are we still having that?
I think so.
I'm just wondering. I mean, did they whatever happened to Mr. Migo? Are we keeping it Mr. Migo, or did the rainbow weirdos get all hell bent and were able to get rid of the
Well,
Mr. Migo?
let me tell you, I went to a Mr. Amigo Association page today because I was trying to get some Taste of La Frontera tickets. Not for me because I don't go to that kind of crap.
Wait, is that tonight?
It's tonight.
Oh, I bet you there's gonna be plenty of space. It's gonna be so darn cold tonight.
Well, I actually got a ticket. A friend of mine. I hope he's watching. Friend of mine, Politico, found me a ticket, so I'm getting that one. But my assistant wanted a ticket, and her husband. So you got to be good to the assistant. So I got them tickets to go. But so I started walking around at the artesanias. Started walking
And-
around. Started walking around, and there's a in Puebla. There's a just in the downtown area. There's a place where you go and find antiquities, and
Mm.
it's really amazing because they have they sell a lot of like old phones, phone books,
I had
and
no idea that phones are at part of antiquity. Did they have them back in antiquity?
well, I mean not like 1800s or 1500s, but they had the rotary phones. Do you remember those? Or are you too young?
Yes. No. 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 We had those. Those are cool.
Those
They should bring
cool.
those. They should bring those back because like when you're angry, when you're mad, like
Yeah,
wow, like you don't get that when you do the
five,
thing. Oh, but
seven,
even you know what? But it also gives you a shot when you're doing that turning.
eight,
One, you have to memorize the number.
nine, nine.
Stop it. And then you also have to like it gives you an idea that like, I got to think about what I'm going to say, and it might keep you from making that phone call where you get in trouble for saying stupid stuff.
Well, you gotta. Can you imagine being mad and trying to make a phone call?
That's what you did. That's what you did. Especially when you're like in oh god, in call waiting, you could do that in call waiting when first call waiting first came around. It was so weird. You had to do the picos and oh crap, I put the pico too quickly.
It's
You know what I'm talking about, right?
yes, of
The little
course.
yeah.
It's crazy. But so
Mhm.
they have a lot of those phones. They have a lot of
Uh,
coins and bills. So I was walking around early in the morning, and then I ran into this, and I'm going like, no, no, no,
how much
no.
did that cost you?
Well, I'm getting there, so I
Okay.
gotta have it. I mean,
Uh,
actually, no matter what it would have cost, I was probably going to take it. So I get there and I tell the guy, hey, how much? You have to show like, well, how much for that hat. Of course, I saw there was another one, so I was looking at that one first and going like, well, but I was focused on this one, and then I said, oh, what about that one? How much one for that one? He goes, 1,500 pesos. I'm going like, ooh,
Wait, isn't that like $150?
no, it's like $90 or something
Okay.
for that.
Oh, sorry. I just assumed you just moved the zero over. No, I forget that the peso's not as strong as it once was.
No, it went down.
He
And then
wanted $90 for that?
yeah, and I'm going like,
Wait. Is that plastic or is that like real
yeah,
horns from a
look,
real?
these are real.
Oh my God! So Chiva died to give you that hat? How
Yeah.
dare you? Oh my God! The animal rights activists are gonna go crazy.
Should I be expecting calls from PETA?
Of course you should. And all the little weirdos from the schools, from the woke schools.
So
I'm surprised people aren't walking out today being Martin Luther King Day and BISD still holding school.
Crazy.
Racist.
Racist. So what happens, Roman, is I go like, no, no. I was going to pay 1,500 pesos for it. Not a doubt. I was going to pay for it.
You were willing to pay $90 for that
Oh,
thing?
hell yeah. Like a crazy man. I said, hell
Well,
yeah.
you are a crazy man.
But yeah. So I go like, ¿qué es lo menos? 1,000 pesos. He goes, 1,200. I go like, chiching.
Sold. Sold.
So I've sold. So I paid,
Roadkill. You think so? Something random over?
so I paid
Uh,
1,600, 1,200 pesos, which is I
oh.
think like 60 bucks, 60, 70 bucks. And I was ecstatic like a crazy man. I could not contain myself.
Did he know you were an American?
No, because my Spanish is so good, and I always
Okay.
tell people I'm from Monterrey, and they're
Wow.
surprised that anyone from Monterrey is actually spending some money out there.
For
But
that.
you better believe, first chance I get, I'm going to take it on my shirt. The only thing that I'm not going to go to Matamoros with it because I'm questioning. Because sometimes you can't bring over like animal stuff over.
Yeah, I was a little concerned. Did you claim that when you crossed back into the United States? I don't know. Do you have to? I don't
I
know.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, I don't. Pues yo no sé. I mean, like, do you have to? Because I mean, they could have. You never know that there could be stuff
Well,
stuck inside those horns. You don't even know.
well, my question was like, how they take like alligator, you can't cross alligator and other stuff. And let me tell you, there was a like a morral alligator skin leather, beautiful brown,
Wait,
and
you
I was
can't cross over alligator skin even though it's already dead.
yeah, I don't think so. I
Oh
think you
wow! Like, but like even though they use it to like
belt.
boots and
Mhm.
belts and stuff. Really,
Well,
really, you can't. Wow, I didn't know
well,
that.
there's again, I'm not an expert. I'm not uh, Ave Maria Purísima. I'm not even claiming to be an expert, but I think that there's some like turtle. You can't. I know you can't cross turtle boots or some stuff like that.
Turtle boots?
Yeah, because they're
Why can't you
protected.
cross turtle boots? They're already dead. I don't get it.
You could have
That
bought a
because
good time fat that much money. Time fought that much money?
mm,
Mm. What the
mm.
hell you wearing? Yes, I've been listening, but what the hell?
I agree. I
Isn't it
agree. What the
amazing?
hell, man? Wait, is that like furry stuff from the skin of the goat on
Yes!
top of there? Wow.
I
Pobrecito.
I am
Oh,
I
you have to now be a Chivas fan. You need to take,
I should
well,
I should go to the Chivas game.
yeah. Oh my God. You become a meme. You would be a meme.
I'm sure. Se parece a los cuernos que les ponen a muchos de bronce. I think it's amazing. And
You
this is my first buy in
you look like
Puebla.
a demon. That's what you do.
Crumpus?
Like, well, yeah, you look like a demon. Like you one of those people that's on hell. Oh, I forgot. Our Pope wants to believe there's nobody in hell. He's not dogma. He just wants to believe that nobody is in hell. But you look like a demon. Like you belong in hell. Obviously, he's never seen the South Park movie, or maybe he'd have different ideas of. I mean, nobody's in hell. Like not even Hitler.
Oh, it's kind of funny, but I
Like
remember that
really?
Hitler episode. Well, Hitler's in hell with the devil.
Well, South Park, yeah. I mean, but the Pope this weekend was telling some Italian reporter that it's not dogma, but he really thinks that there's nobody in hell. And I'm just like, then what's the point?
He's your pope.
Yeah, I don't like him. He's your favorite one.
Well,
But no, but in all seriousness, like
and I
Hitler's not in jail. I'm in hell apparently,
and
or
I
he
bought
doesn't think that Hitler's in hell. What about Pol Pot? Do you think Pol Pot is in hell?
oh,
What about Stalin? Do you think
what?
Stalin is in hell?
I like Stalin.
What? He
Uh,
killed more people than Hitler.
I
And you
did.
like what is that? What is that?
This is Talavera. Oh, what the hell? I got in my jacket.
What is up
Talavera,
with you and Talavera?
Talavera cats.
Talavera what?
Cats. Look at that. Talavera cats.
Cats. Like
Yes.
gatitos.
Yeah.
Like meow meow.
Meow meow meow.
Mm.
So this I bought that and throw man, will a pata de cabra also be demonic? Asking for
Pata de cabra? I don't know. What's a cabra? Isn't like a cobra?
pata de cabra is supposedly Satan has patas de cabra.
Pues sí.
Hoof
Oh,
feet.
okay, yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure. Maybe he was like a different word for like rabbit's foot or something.
I'm totally with you, Roman. I don't care for the current pope.
Yeah, you see, there's a lot of people with me, man. Roman's right.
So Roman's popular for some reason. I'm not even sure.
Goat
Good hoof.
hoof.
Great goat hoof. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well,
And
yeah, the Satan from South Park has like
hoof foots.
hooves. Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. He totally does. Yeah.
The other thing that I
While
found
he's having relations with Saddam Hussein. Ugh, crazy.
was it or with both Hitler
No,
and
no,
Saddam Hussein.
no. I don't know if he did anything with Hitler.
He
Hitler
did.
was busy. Did he?
Yeah. Remember there was this jealous little one where
Oh, that's right. That's right. No. He was Saddam Hussein was jealous with some guy, some white dude, some
yeah,
weirder looking white dude.
because they were trying to get Satan jealous.
Yeah.
Well, the other amazing thing that I found
What'd you buy? What else did you get?
is, well, I don't know, you probably don't know, but Puebla is
Probably
famous
don't.
for
Mm-hmm.
mole poblano,
Mm-hmm.
and
I hate
chile,
mole. I
chiles
don't.
en
Not a
nogada.
fan of mole.
Well, let me tell you, chocolate mole.
Like Hershey's chocolate mole.
Yeah,
Are you gonna eat it right now in front of everybody so you can taste it?
you better believe it.
Okay. Let's
So
see. Do I
what
really
happens
wanna? Do we really
is
wanna?
you get chocolate with
Oh.
the inside. Can you see it?
Yeah.
The mole.
Okay, I just want to make sure this is mole, not mole, like from Austin Power.
Mole, 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 mole.
Mole. So what did it taste like?
Delicious.
Ugh,
Chocolate,
go
a,
upside
cho-
down.
a chocolate mole.
You should just
This,
put one on your cheek like there, and you could be like Cindy Crawford.
this is one of
Amazing. Say it. Say it. Say the
the
word amazing. Amazing.
one of the
It's ruining
great.
your teeth though. Oh my god. Are you losing? Did you missing a tooth now? Oh, there it is. Okay, it came back. It looked like you were missing a tooth.
Chocolate.
It's
With that being said, it sounds like Erasmo knows more about Catholicism than you, Roman.
not true. Okay, I don't know where in Catholicism it talked anything about a goat's hoof for Satan. I'm pretty sure it's not there.
Well, it came from someone. Came from the Catholic Church. Crumpus. I love mole. This
You let mole.
not even joking. Amazing.
Mm,
I bought like 60 of these bars.
mm.
I
Hey
never
Ray,
tasted chocolate like this.
I hope you're staying warm, Ray. It's really cold out there. Está bien frío.
Look,
Wow,
I love
I wouldn't eat that. It's red. Like
orange.
it leaves like it stains your finger. That's why mole sucks. It stains your finger.
Like orange mole color. It
Mm.
is amazing. Hey, send a link to Captain Bob.
I don't have the link.
I sent you the link.
Oh, I already deleted it.
You don't
You
want
can't. You, no, send it to Captain Bob. What? Captain Bob is on? Where's Captain Bob?
Huh?
Where's Captain Bob?
He's on there.
He's on there. Where? FYI, I saw a post on the Kooky Kingsville group. Someone commented their power is out. I hope Urquhart got their together. Well, let's be real. I'm not going to blame necessarily Urquhart on some of this crap. I'm going to blame the people that think that wind and solar are good energy sources, especially when it's
They're okay.
cold. No. It's not. No. Have you looked at how much energy is being produced by solar and wind right now? In the entirety of the state, it's close to one of them is zero, and the other one is close to zero. I mean, seriously, if you want to know why, you're gonna eat moke.
You're gonna eat mocos with Mayra
Moke,
Flores.
okay, mole.
You're gonna eat mocos with Mayra Flores.
Speaking of Myra, she posted a little while ago, and I maybe somebody can clarify this with me, but she posted something about once again the real linemen aren't playing in the NFL. The real linemen are the linemen out there, and I was just like, this sounds very creative of Myra to have written this.
Oh.
So I decided to search that on Twitter, and guess what? Guess what, Erasmo?
Guess what, Roman?
Guess it. Guess what I found?
It wasn't true.
No, it was posted by other people before she did.
No.
Yes.
I'm just surprised about that.
You're not surprised by that.
A little bit surprised.
A little bit surprised,
Yeah.
almost word for word. I mean, it wasn't just like a little bit; it was like a paragraph. But I don't know. Maybe it's like a chain mail. You know, like when you have to write exactly the same thing as somebody. Hey, Captain Bob.
Captain Bob is sure.
Captain Bob. Hey, Captain Bob. So, what do you think? Do you think that Myra is a thief when it comes to plagiarism? I mean, other
Nah, I
people's
think
works.
no, I think she's a fine lady. I really enjoyed meeting her
I'm sure
and
you did. Yeah, I saw the
her,
touching.
her her
She was touching. You were touching her. She was touching you.
Touchy,
Oh, they're
touchy.
like touchy,
well,
touchy.
that's just friendly. That's just friendly stuff.
Hey,
I know. I know.
but no,
I'm
but
just playing.
Roman was saying one of the things that I'm surprised, Captain Bob. I mean, you had an amazing. I mean, you have the most watched podcast south of San Antonio.
Dude, did you powder your face? Like your face, your
Oh,
hair, head, and everything is so smooth right now.
he's just
Honestly.
This is how I look when I wake up.
he doesn't even
Oh,
have a shirt on.
oh wow. You
Well,
know,
I'm in bed. I'm
I'm
in
trying to
bed
ignore that.
still.
I'm trying to
I
ignore
wear a
that.
shirt to bed. Hey,
Hey, the baby
hey,
girl.
mama. Hey, princess.
How are you doing?
Hey,
Hello.
princess. How you
She's like, who
doing?
the hell are these weirdos? Sorry, I shouldn't say the word H word. Sorry. H-E doubles hockey stick.
Hey, princess. Hey, Captain Bob, aren't you worried? I mean, I was surprised you didn't ask about the grub gate, the pupusa gate with my
Well, the only area I touched on at the end, I told her I wanted to eat tortillas hecho a mano, mole, y frijoles refritos, and
Shut up. You did.
she got all excited and said, "Yes, we're gonna do it on her show and have it right there on her
She has a show.
show.
on her table. No, in her studio.
She has a studio.
She has not her studio, her office.
It's her
Oh.
office.
Oh, okay.
Evidently, you didn't watch the show, Roman.
No, I watched the first 30 minutes of it and then I got bored. More
Thank
like
you.
more like Erasmo got bored and then we had to leave. And then I got like tons of phone calls that I had to return. I saw the first 30 minutes of it. Well, dude, you didn't start on time.
Candy Horse.
Well, there was a wreck on the expressway and she was delayed because she's coming in from McAllen.
I know. Not Los Indios?
Uh, Candy Horns. Trigger. No liquor. Pasitas.
What's
I
that?
bought Pasitas. Pasitas is also, if you go to Puebla and you don't go to Pasitas, you didn't go to Puebla. This thing is rocking amazing. 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 You've got to try Pasitas. I went and I had 4 shots. And of
Do
course,
your church people know that?
well, they do now. And of course, I brought mezcal, but I did the duty free. I've got this at the airport.
Uh,
Mezcal,
oh, great. Are you going to drink that tonight for the Iowa Hawkeye?
la caca. Think about what's your take on the Iowa caucus?
Well, I saw a quick clip and they were interviewing some of the caucus captains, and the ladies were saying they were going for Trump. Now, this is interesting that you have that motorcycle helmet on.
It's amazing,
with
right?
Ram. It's
amazing,
beautiful.
right?
But you look like a resurrectionist, like one of the ones that went in the Capitol. I thought I saw that somebody wearing that hat in there.
No, well, they had the buffalo hat. But isn't this amazing, Captain Bob?
It's pretty cool because I like antlers and stuff like that. I
know.
like that stuff.
I remember that. I mean, I was at your house when you were living here at Brownsville, and I remember all the
He knows live in Brownsville. You moved to
I'm
Brownsville.
back in
Yeah,
Brownsville.
exactly, Erasmo. Like, don't you know? God dang, Erasmo.
he had dead heads all over the place.
He did. They're awesome.
They're
awesome.
mounts. They're hunting mounts.
But let me say,
And those were not like. Did those remind you of your ranch life?
A little bit.
hey, well, let me tell you, Captain Bob,
Sorry, sorry.
I was surprised that you didn't ask about the Papusa Gate because it went national news.
Global.
And you having the largest audience in platform in regards to podcasts south of San Antonio. I was amazed that you didn't ask. I mean, it went national. What the necessity? Why do you have a need to copy someone else's podcast? I mean, someone else's show. I mean, someone else's pictures. Why the need to copy someone else's creativity, like in podcasts? But why take these pictures and try to make them your own?
Wait,
went national.
what are you trying to imply, Erasmo?
No, the Papusa Gate.
No, but are you trying to imply that somebody's stealing people's
No,
podcasts?
no.
Nobody's stealing people's podcasts.
No,
What's wrong with
no,
you?
no. But I mean, did you ever think or not want to answer, or did she ask you not to ask that question?
Oh, that's a better question. Were you asked? You already
Well,
asked not
I,
to. Were there
I,
any topics you can talk about? Yeah.
it was it's about some food that she took pictures of or copied pictures and then put it on her site, right?
Yeah, and she made it appear like that she was out there having gorditas when it was actually a picture of papusas.
Yeah, well, I didn't cover that. What I did was tell her about the mole and the tortillas hecho a mano, and she's accepted. And she wants to invite me to Calacas because she likes the carne seco and their tacos. She
Oh yeah,
did say,
she took a picture of somebody eating with her at Calacas like a couple of days later. So she's posting pictures of herself eating now, which is good. Erasmo, don't you take pictures of you eating with other people or by yourself often?
I do a lot of things by myself.
I know you do. Yeah.
I have
Very. Anyway, all right, let's go to some comments. Good morning. Oh, Captain Bob, good morning.
I love mole too, especially enmoladas. I actually had enmoladas yesterday. I had enmoladas at hey Stella. I had enmoladas at Super Cream, and let me tell you,
Super cream.
Super Cream. I go like, I told the girl, I said, dame enmoladas de pollo. Viene queso arriba, ¿verdad? Sí, yo dije, que le echen un poquito más de queso. Dice, pues le vamos a tener que cobrar una orden de queso. I said,
Really?
you're going to
They
charge
can't even do a little extra little dots of cheese?
You're going
What?
to charge me extra for freaking cheese?
Well, no. Were they gonna charge you like a whole order of cheese, or
Yes.
with just a whole like $5-10 or what?
That's crazy.
It's not like you were asking for queso inflamado. Like, what's wrong with them?
Yeah, it's not like queso
Yee.
flameado. Inflameado.
Inflamado. I just,
Flameado.
I'm sorry. It's just
That's
my
about-
tongue doesn't always work. It's not like I'm not as talented as you with your tongue.
Do you have a queso flameado at Mocambos?
no, but we have shrimp stuffed with Philadelphia cream cheese.
Do you beat your shrimp?
Stop it.
It's up there. It's up there. Now I need to ask you all a question.
Are you open today?
People is the Taste of Las Fronteras going to continue tonight? It's cold.
Well, I just bought some tickets. I was told Roman. I bought some tickets for my assistant and my other assistant.
Did they tell you anything that it was going to be canceled potentially
No,
or postponed?
I don't think it's gonna be canceled. I mean,
it's going to be in the 30s.
yeah, but it's not like school closing weather.
In the 30s.
Well, I talked to the international businessman this morning, and he says no, they're not going to postpone it.
Vito?
Wait.
No,
Huh?
Turi.
Oh, Turi.
Yeah,
I would
he doesn't
assume
think it's going to be
Turi is the
postponed.
international. Yeah. But hey, is Turi doing okay? Like, what the hell? They broke into his place? Like, what the hell?
Sure.
Stella, no.
Do they
No,
know
get
who
down.
they're messing with?
Well, they got video. It was a guy and a girl.
Well, you know,
And a girl.
Let me tell you, I'm surprised in these new. I'm surprised it wasn't a guy on guy. But let me say that I mean they're the Treviños. They're from like from Matamoros families.
Yeah,
right?
you don't mess with Turi, man. You don't mess with Turi.
Is it?
Well, the police. I kind of analyzed it with them. Since I live over here on Lakeside Boulevard, which is off of Central Boulevard, I travel Central more, and boy, the police sure are pulling people over for traffic violations up till about 5 o'clock when they go home, and then they go and steal at Duty's place, and there's no cops around.
Nothing.
But they sure are on the road pulling people over left and right.
Damn it! Well, let me tell you something, Bob. I would be kind of like, Stella! Hey, Stella! I would be tripping, if you're going to go mess with the. Do you think, Captain Bob, that there's a faction of the Mexican mafia here in Brownsville that have, taken up shop and started business here?
I would think so. I think Myra gave a number the other day about.
You think Myra's part of the Mexican mafia?
No, but she mentioned something about 13
She's an
billion
expert
in
in
sales.
Mexican politics. What's wrong with you?
She's an
They
expert in pupusa making.
She's an expert in a lot of things.
She's not.
What can you guys tell me about Greg Kunkel, who's coming on my show tomorrow. I want
Ooh,
to know.
he's coming on your show.
Let me lift
He
my
was
foot
Wait,
He's
speaking of copying, wasn't he on your show, Erasmo, last week?
last week.
Last week?
Let me lift my hoof. Greg, it's over between you and me, Greg. It's
It's
over.
over. It's over. You're cheating on me. You're
I
cheating
mean,
on Erasmo.
Me está poniendo
did
los
he
cuernos, Roman. Me está
did
poniendo
he
los cuernos.
did he come on the number one podcast, Erasmo Castro, south
No,
of
no, no.
San
He's coming on
Antonio?
yours tomorrow. We did. You know what? We were the Erasmo, you were the appetizer.
Greg, you me pusiste los cuernos, Greg Kunkel.
Greg is cool. I like it. You know what? He's actually a smart. He's a smart guy. I like him.
So,
You know, he
Roman,
plays soccer. He plays
Roman,
soccer.
is Mayra fake?
Pues yo no sé. All I know is that it's just like, honestly, that post, I don't know if it's like a chain mail thing where you just copy it and you just post the same thing that other people are posting. It was just very convenient. You know,
Well,
she
you
steals
need to
food pics.
we need to understand she made American history. She's the only Mexican born US Congressperson ever
That's
in the
not true.
history of the, well, that's what I was told through
Well,
her
she's
Google.
the woman.
I got
The
that from
woman.
Google.
Yeah, but it's the woman. She's not the first Mexican born.
Okay,
The
she's a
first one
woman
was
then.
a guy. Yeah, the first one was actually a guy named Romualdo from the 1850s. He was actually born in California when California was part of Mexico,
Wow.
and he was the
That's
first
pretty
one.
cool.
I know.
Well, it's always good to
Hmm.
it's always good. She's a example to the Mexican American community.
Hmm.
Now, Kunkel, what's Kunkel? German? What is
He's
Kunkel?
half Hispanic. His mom, I think, his mom was Hispanic, and his dad, I have no idea. But I'm
Okay,
just,
okay.
yeah. But he's cool. I mean, he plays soccer. He's from Harlingen. He was, I think, born in Westaco. You know, raised in Harlingen. He's a young guy. He's in his early 30s. He's a computer guy.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
good.
really, and he has a big. He's like you, dude. Has a big family like you. He is a procreator like you. You have that in common.
Look at
But
let's see. I'm trying to get the moose in the back. It reminds me of Erasmo.
let's see.
There
Let's
he
see.
is.
There he is.
I don't know.
What is that? I can't see.
I
Oh my
can't see
goodness,
it.
Erasmo. Hey,
There
your
it is.
primo. That a moose?
The
Wow.
moose, the moose
Your
back
primo,
there.
dude. Your primo, Erasmo.
It's an elk. It's an elk.
I think
It's
it's an
a
elk.
moose.
I think it's an
There
elk.
he is.
Is it an elk? Or is it a
It's the
moose?
moose.
No,
We don't live in the ranch life. We don't have a ranch life.
this is pasitas. It's not. It's not cough syrup. It tastes amazing.
It's cough syrup. Hector. Oh, because no one cares. What do you mean nobody cares? People care.
Well, I want to invite you two gentlemen to my house after the cold front in a few days. I want to show you a historical, interesting home because I would be honored if the number one podcast team south of San Antonio
No,
can
I'm
come
not
over
part of
here and hang
anybody's
out with me. Aren't
I'm
you
a
a
loner.
team?
No,
You guys are a team.
no,
Like a gay couple.
no, no. There's no ambiguity here. I'm not part of any team. Ambiguously gay duo. Ambiguous.
We'll have
No,
a
we're
gay. Captain Bob, I accept. We'll have a gay old time. We'll have a gay old time.
So, what do you think about the Iowa cockeye?
What do you think about the other tacos, Captain Bob?
Get down. Get down.
So, yeah, we didn't finish that. So, do you think Trump's gonna win tonight?
I would think so.
Let me tell you. I was listening to Vivek.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive.
What's really funny is that Trump went after Vivek on Saturday, and it started attacking him,
Yeah.
and like went after him, and then all the little people that were like, "We like Vivek," and then it flipped. Oh no, we don't like Vivek anymore because the guy that God made, Trump, he says whatever he says, and then the cult just gotta do that.
Well, I think Vivek would make a good vice presidential candidate with Trump.
Let me tell you. I think that's what's ultimately going to happen. I think I don't think that anyone. I mean, I think Trump's going to take the nomination without a doubt. I think Vivek is going to come at a second, ahead of everybody else because Nikki Haley, DeSantis just completely.
Oh, chihuahuas! Who's texting you?
it was the Republicans. DeSantis just completely imploded, and Nikki Haley seems like she's just struggling for airtime.
Mm. Well, I think Haley has spent more money in Iowa than any other candidate has spent money.
In the history of the caucus.
No. Well, I don't know in the history. I most definitely in this election cycle spent more money than anybody else, and she's canceling events. I think that the people that are supporting her are Democrats or independents that are deciding they want to caucus in the Republican caucus this go around to try to help Haley, and I don't think that's going to help. I mean, you had a guy a couple of days ago on Neil Cavuto. I don't watch it, but it was a clip on Twitter. The American flag salute. There was a guy that was, had these Democrats that are going to do a fundraiser for her in New York on January 30th in an apartment in New York.
I'm so crazy. I'm really surprised that Captain Bob is waking up at 9:30 in the morning.
Well, when you have children, yeah. I'm surprised he's not at Captain Bob's right now, getting ready for the opening of 11 o'clock. Because honestly, a Captain Bob sopa de marisco right now would really, really be tasty right now.
Hey, Captain Bob, are you going to be a part of the Taste of la Frontera?
I have a ticket.
No.
I'm trying to see if my former wife can take care of Stella, but she got mad at me this morning and said, Robert, it's too cold. Don't bring the baby out. Stay in the house for 2 days. So I'm having issues with that. I got a ticket.
Which former wife? You have two of them.
Yeah, Miss Amanda.
Oh, she's here?
She's your wife.
She's in Brownsville.
Oh, I thought she was up north. Last time you said that she was up north.
Did you marry?
No, she's in town. She's in town somewhere. She's in an undisclosed location, may I say.
You told me that she was not here anymore. That she was gone. Last time
that was a while back. She surfaced, but she's back in town.
She's in Dallas, huh?
Yeah, so. She has a nice job and works remotely out of her apartment.
Cool.
And she's got a new baby, real cute baby girl.
You were married to her?
Yes.
Come on, Erasmo, you're the #1 podcaster.
Dude, yes.
You should know
of course she was. He had to divorce her. Don't you remember? Like, what's wrong with you?
Look, I don't. One of the things that I've said this for years. I don't go do the marriage thing. I don't go into the children thing. So I try to stay away from all that.
But Erasmo, Captain Bob is our friend. We should know these things about him.
Let me tell you, because one of the things that people always try to shoot.
Captain Bob, Stella. No.
One of the many things that they try to shoot at Captain Bob is like, oh well, your problems with your wife or your problem, and then we're like, don't go there. I don't.
Don't go there.
I don't like to go there. And there's a lot of people that are entrometidos in marriages, and I try to stay away from all of it.
That makes sense.
Because I just don't think it's the right thing to do. Oh, Captain Bob.
Well, I'm good. I'm good friends with both ex-wives, and they help me and I help them, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Captain Bob, would you charge me extra for cheese?
On the cheeseburger. Now, remember, I have a poll going on, and I have the #1 Angus cheeseburger in the city of Brownsville. Okay.
Why would you have a cheeseburger at Captain Bob's?
Because there's this city, they love cheeseburgers. I got a delicious cheeseburger. Even the international businessman claims it's the #1 cheeseburger in town.
Well, now I have to try it. Dang.
I want you to try it.
Well, because I like, whose burger is really, really good? New York Deli. New York Deli, they have a burger called the Bomber Burger. It's delicious.
I got your bomber right here.
Yeah.
But let me say, Captain Bob, how does a hamburger sell? Does it sell well in a fish place?
Yes, actually, it does.
Why?
It does.
If I'm going to Captain Bob's, I'm either gonna have the mixed plate. I'm gonna have your sopa de marisco, sopa de shrimp, or even your half avocado, which is delicious. I mean, the hamburger's nowhere near the list.
Well, there's kids. There's kids, and there's also people that won't eat seafood. They're allergic to seafood, so that's when the burger comes in.
They shouldn't be in your restaurant if they're allergic to it because they can get sick.
Well, they don't. They love the burger. We get compliments all the time about the burgers.
Well, I'm gonna have to try it.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, I want to go right now to go try the cheeseburger.
Yeah, the
I'm just
cheeseburger. And today's going to be a big day of sopa de mariscos,
Mm-hmm.
hot, fresh seafood soup. Everything harvested from the Gulf of Mexico. Here at Captain Bob's Seafood Restaurant, located at 2034 Price Road in the largest city of the Rio Grande Valley, Brownsville, Texas.
What are your thoughts on Ash Wednesday falling on Valentine's Day and taking away one extra day of awesome food buying?
I didn't think about that. It's gonna explode. I didn't think about that. I didn't know.
I'm not happy about that. I don't like it when Ash Wednesday falls on that day because it's people go to Valentine's Day to go eat. That's one big day in February, and then you have Ash Wednesday. And if that's 2 days you can eat.
Hey, I want to know something. Since you're from the southmost over there in that area,
Mm.
did they have any kind of pitada last night after Dallas lost to Green Bay? Would
I
you
didn't see
know?
nothing. I don't. I live in Southmost, but no, I didn't see anything. I was actually eating at a pizza place for the second half, and we left right before the game was over. And I was driving on Southmost, and it was lonely.
Wow.
It was lonely.
Wow.
I don't know. I guess the Packer fans just didn't want to rub it into Cowboys fans.
I got a little curiosity. Maybe you guys can enlighten the viewers. That guy Arsenault and Smith that got all that money.
Who?
Arsenault, the Canadian, and Smith. Erasmo knows the ones that wanted to do the drone taxis.
Yeah.
Oh, what about them? Oh, that's right. I remember him. What
And
about him?
they disappeared. Have they found those guys and the money? Do we have an update? Is any city official giving us an update?
None. They found the guys. The guys just said, "Screw you."
What about all those candidates that went on your show when they ran in May and they won? Like, what have they mentioned anything to you? You should ask them. They should know.
Well, a
'Cause
couple of them.
they use the podcast to get elected, and then they just ignore the podcast.
Yeah, well, they lost their approachability. They changed. The minute they got elected.
What about Linda
Some of
Macias?
them.
She was your big
That's the
buddy.
specific person I was thinking of, actually.
Linda Macias was your buddy. What happened to Linda Macias?
That's a good one right there. Where is
Yep.
she?
Where is she? She gave a speech at some Lions Club at the New York Deli, I think it was.
She's
last
a
Wednesday.
picture moment queen. That's all she is.
Well, she was speaking and she gave like a Ralph Cowan even was impressed by her. He posted about it.
Well, the Cowans right now are in grace with her because she's voting with John. Anything John was like, yeah, John's right.
I think
Why?
Ralph said that it was the most informative speech he's ever heard.
Well,
Or
I
something
got
like
another curiosity. Cowan was always on all his campaign posters saying he will lower the PUB rates and he will expand the zoo. Now the zoo already had an expansion before he came into the mayor with a zip line.
Yep.
But what about this lowering of PUB rates, Erasmo? It's been like 8 months.
We've had nothing. And one of the things that you demanded, Captain Bob, I want them to be in meetings every week until this gets resolved. Every week.
We're already
Haven't resolved a
2024.
damn thing. Nothing.
Then
Nada.
2024 already and nada. Hey, what are your thoughts on this whole race for county chair? You seem to be really a big fan of Deborah Bell, even though your friend Tad Hassey is running against her. And I don't know what's going on there. Why are you such a fan of Deborah Bell, not Tad?
Well, since I'm the CBS anchor, I got to be impartial.
Nah, you went to Myra Flores' headquarters to do a show, and I was very, very disappointed in you because that is not the true CBS show. You did not do that for Rene Gutierrez or whatever his last name is, and he was like your next door neighbor. You didn't walk over there to do a show with him, but you drove all the way to Pablo, wherever the hell that her office is at over there on Alton Glore or Ruben.
Paseo Plaza. Well,
yeah, there you go.
In this situation,
You treated her differently. That's what you did.
The candidates can invite me to their headquarters. I don't care.
Erasmo.
Just as long as I do a show. We are very grateful for the people, by the people, that they're coming on the show. And so Kunkel's coming tomorrow, okay?
But he's gonna do it at your restaurant.
He's doing it at my
There you
restaurant.
go. That's the
But
true
Myra,
secret. Go to the
you gotta
studios.
you gotta admit Myra's background was beautiful
Yeah,
with the
but-
tablecloth
real?
on the table.
Yeah,
It was
especially
gorgeous. It's real. It wasn't that screen, that fake screen. It was real stuff.
it wasn't that like a fake papusa pictures.
And her staff was very courteous and professional. And the
Yeah, I'm
coffee,
sure they are. Oh,
the coffee was delicious.
But it's not as delicious as what she could have enjoyed eating actual food at your restaurant and publicizing your restaurant.
Yeah.
That's the. I honestly, I'm being very serious. I thought the point of your show was to publicize your restaurant.
Promote, not publicize.
Promote. There you go. I don't know what the heck I was talking about. But seriously, Captain,
You never know what
Bob,
you're
I never know what I'm talking about.
Well, I was mesmerized with her
Good looks.
intellect. Her intellect,
Her tiny
Really?
very nice. I enjoyed it. I was impressed with her. It was cool. And the audience members,
You had 12.
How can
You were one of them.
How
the
can you
audience, the audience members that went were some of the most prominent.
She can't speak.
That was some. I was impressed with the audience members.
She has no platform.
Wait, she had audience members? What audience member does she have? What, she had like chairs of people? Like, what was the focus group?
I can't reveal that.
She can't speak to save her life.
I promise secrecy. The audience members
She
are
can't.
the word.
She cannot speak to save her life.
Let me just say this much. The audience members were the most powerful, some of the most powerful people in Brownsville.
Was I there?
One of them was probably Bill Hudson, wasn't it?
Was I there?
Was it Bill? It wasn't Bill?
Was I there?
No, and I wasn't there. We were watching, but we were not there.
There's no more powerful individual in the city of Brownsville than Erasmo Castro.
I would assume it was Bill Hudson because Bill Hudson's supporting her.
Bill Hudson?
Well, Bill Hudson's influential. He's running for precinct chair, the Republican Party in precinct. I don't know what precinct he is. He's influential.
Ni en su casa lo conocen a Bill Hudson.
Well, I'm astonished he would say something like
The
that.
most influential people
No,
in
you're gonna break it.
Brownsville, and it did not include Erasmo Castro? What the hell is going on?
Was the mayor there? Was Roy de los Santos there? I mean, he's influential.
I can't reveal it, but
Roy, you're saying that Roy de los Santos was
I
there?
was very impressed.
Jeez.
Bobby Loco. Captain Bob, you remember Bobby Loco?
Yeah, I remember.
Nobody's ever seen it. Where is he?
He's still around.
He's still around.
Yes.
Everybody, I thought he was like a figment of everyone's imagination.
No. Bobby Loco, Captain Bob. Bobby Loco. Captain Bobby Loco. He's still around. He's still in town. I thought he was already dead. No.
No, Stella, no. I remember he would do a certain stroll or dance or walk on Palm Boulevard with his hands flaring and his body moving.
He had a boombox at one point.
Erasmo, Captain Bob needs to go out there and interview Bobby Loco on the street. Captain Bob, man
At
on the
his
street.
restaurant or at Bobby Loco?
No. He needs to go over there. No, he needs to go do man on the street interviews.
No, Captain Bob, are you not upset that she would use pictures,
No, Stella,
that she would steal
No.
pictures from somebody else's pages
He just answered your question. He said no.
claim to be her own? You don't think that that's like a bad thing?
I don't think so. I think they're just finding any issue to attack her. I'm in disagreement with that.
It's a national issue. Everyone,
Global.
even Democrats are and staunch Republicans are going like, yeah, you don't want to do that.
No. That's not true. You have Fox News. Fox News isn't even asking her questions about Grubgate.
Fox News is just right now dying for some.
Well, no one watches Fox News.
Yeah.
No, but I know I don't watch Fox News.
Let me tell you, in regards to Fox News, I was surprised that they got rid of Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson is doing a killing right now.
I don't know about. I've kind of lost interest in Tucker. No, but in all seriousness, Captain Bob, you don't think that the fact that there was pictures from Guyana that she used and said ranch life is family life, and then goes around saying when somebody asks her this pupusa or whatever it's called, and she said no, it's gorditas de masa. So saying that, oh, I'm here eating this, I'm enjoying this, this is some part of who I am. And then then find out there's a bunch of other pictures of ranches, the tortillas with egg and all these other cooking stuff, and she posted all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, no, I'm reminded of my upbringing. And she doesn't even know what the word upbringing is, that it's one word. And she's talking about like, oh, it's my upbringing. I'm reminded of my upbringing. And personally, I don't even think she came up with the word herself. Somebody told her, one of her handlers probably told her, you say this with your upbringing. Oh, okay. And then she writes it and doesn't even know how to spell it.
Well, did she write it herself, or did one of her top paid office staff write it on her page for her?
Well, I don't know.
Well, all I can say is after the primary election.
Look,
I'm gonna do a show with tacos, mole, tortilla de masa, refried beans on her show. We already have it planned out so that the critics can leave her alone. We're gonna eat some good old home-style Mexican food.
So you don't think it's so you think it's perfectly acceptable to go around taking pictures and making it seem like they're your own? Do you also believe that it's okay for her to have paid herself money, $5,000 every single month, and then being told by the Federal Election Commission, hey, you need to pay that money back? I mean, first she's taking food pictures, and now she's taking money that donors from all over the country gave her. You know, they see her on Fox News like, oh, she's running a good fight and she's gonna win, even though it's a Biden plus 16 seat, but she's gonna win. So we need to give her money from these retirement people, and then she's paying herself money before the deadline. Do you think
$5,000 a month, Captain Bob?
She's probably gonna have to pay back $30,000. That's just not. Do you think that's okay?
Well, I'm not her spokesperson, but she's gonna. I read something that she's gonna answer them by the deadline, and
when's she gonna answer? No, I'm not gonna pay it back.
I don't think guys of your caliber.
We don't want to answer by the deadline.
I don't think you fine gentlemen of your caliber should spend all morning talking about tacos and pictures of tacos. Let's get down to the issues, man.
I am. I'm asking a question about the money.
On top of the pyramid organization chart, we the people. We want to know why she's paying herself $5,000. We don't want to wait for a deadline. Tell us now. Why are you paying yourself $5,000 a month? It's illegal, Captain Bob. It's illegal.
Well, I don't know if it's illegal. I think it's unlawful, but
illegal.
I haven't studied that issue enough to give
you
an answer.
It was on the run. If it's on the run, it has to be true.
Well, I don't really go to run that much because opponents probably pay them to write these silly stories. Those people are paid bloggers, bro.
But it's not a silly story. It's
about everything. They attack angles to discredit people.
Isn't Bobby Whiteman a regular on the CBS show?
I wonder what
he's a fine contributor.
But isn't he a paid blogger?
No.
He's not paid.
No, what's wrong with you? He's not. What's wrong with you?
He won't even accept a stuffed avocado at Captain Bob's.
What's wrong with you, Erasmo?
He sure does like to get his avocado stuffed. That's for sure.
Stop.
Guys, I gotta go. I got people waiting. It was great talking to y'all. Hey, Captain Bob, when are we doing the show again?
Pretty soon. I missed doing a show with you. We'll figure something out.
You got it. Guys, have a great day. Roman tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to me. God bless.